Okay, what's up, everybody? I know nobody's here now. Classes aren't probably the option for tonight. I think there's gonna be a good view. Um, so if you haven't read the title, or if you didn't read the title, we are doing basically just a live edit. I'm got my phone right here. I got CapCut open. If this would focus, let me try getting it to focus. Like if I hold my I don't know. Maybe if I turn my brightness down because my brightness is up a bit high. Yeah, I think you can see that better. I got my CapCut open. And I got this video that we're doing. This one's gonna be uploaded tomorrow, actually, on the 23rd. So I should probably be doing this like a few days in advance on like Friday nights or like Thursday nights or whatever. But I've gotten to it right now, and I'm not quite done editing. I got a bit left to do, like 5 more things that I need to do, maybe 6. But yeah, I got that open, and this is also kind of a stream, just tracking the subscriber count. But I'm not really gonna be showing that. I'm just gonna be doing this. Um, yeah, and yeah, that's just pretty much it. I mean, I'm just gonna be doing this, but on live stream, doing my editing, but on live stream. So currently, right now, I got a bit of it edited. I got the first portion of it edited. And I need to add now another part. So, um, also, this video was recorded at like 10 at night. So we were a little bit more quiet in the video. Hopefully, you can hear the video well. But this was recorded at like 10 o'clock at night, like a week ago, like on Saturday or something, like last week. So don't be afraid of that. Also, before we even get started, me and Toby were thinking about doing a podcast of some sort. And we're gonna do it tomorrow. Um, during or not tomorrow, but today, later today. During the Vikings game, and it's gonna be a general sports, the four major sports of North America: the NFL, NBA, hockey, and MLB. Um, we won't be watching a game every single time. Like, I mean, we're gonna put on the Vikings game and then, kind of watch it, and then also just talk about like random things. That's pretty much how that's gonna go. That's how pretty much every podcast goes. Just talking about a bunch of random things for like an hour, and then you're done. Um, and that could be said the same for recording. Oh, there's a bit more planning into recording about what you want to do and all that. And then obviously not everything in the recording is gonna be the same. When I added all these clips together that we got for this recording, it's another drink guessing challenge, but it's with body armor. I can pretty much for say that because I just can. We were thinking about doing like a tier list of our videos. I don't know what we were really just deciding. I guess we kind of just decided to scrap it. I don't know. It was just taking too long, and we kind of saw that you guys didn't really like the longest videos, like around the like 7 to 30 minutes. You guys can handle. I don't know why, considering you're all. Well, actually, I do know why. You're all teenagers, most of you. Well, I mean, some of them are like my parents' friends or whatever, or our parents' friends or whatever. But most of y'all from the school, our school, and um, and that's the thing. It's just how it works when you're a smaller creator, and you gotta think of ways how to grow. And that's a good way how to grow, sharing with friends, family, uh, your entire school if you want to. Because I mean, we're not embarrassed in our channel. We love our channel. Me and so we put effort into this channel, even though it doesn't seem like it since we don't post at all. Um, we're still thinking about it. Still doing a lot about it. Um, a lot of the background could change within then like by next year. Just don't really know quite yet. Um, but background could change. The entire room could change. But for the most part, a lot of this will stay the same for the next year. I'm very confident in saying that. Now, this is one thing that, I probably shouldn't really be talking about with viewers, but I think we should because it's just better to be communicate or communicating with y'all. I mean, basically, um, we're small town people and all that, and you know, all of our viewers pretty much, or like 90% of them are our friends from school, or are well, not our friends from school, but the school or like people from the school. I'd say maybe like half and half, or maybe 70-30. I'd probably go 70-30. I don't know. But there's like 100 people from the school, so I guess I made it like 67% to 33%. I think I don't know, but or somewhere around there, like the 60-40, 70-30 range. School versus parents, friends, and family members, and all of that. Um, and the thing is, um, we've been talking about moving for about maybe a week now. Um, we've just been thinking, and our parents, me and Toby's parents, have a little debt from uh, sending our siblings to college. Mainly SDSU. I mean, they just had a bad fine print and like all that. I mean, I wouldn't say deter from going to South Dakota State University. But I would not retain from saying that's the best in, with loan options and like all that, because in the clause there was a thing that all the loans and debts fall on the parents, not the students. And that's something that's got our parents tied into a lot of debt. And we were thinking about selling our house and selling a lot of stuff in this house and moving. Now, I don't think we'd be moving far away if that was the case, um, within the next year. We definitely going to talk about it more. But I wouldn't say that's going to be the for sure answer. I'd probably keep y'all updated. I mean, we probably won't move far, but we'll probably move decently, like further from where we are now. I mean, like maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes, something like that. I don't know. Um, but we were thinking about some apartments that we could move into. With estimated values, a lot of our stuff and our house would cost around 150,000 You probably get 150,000, 160,000. Our parents can clean off their debts and all that, and then we would have what, like 100,000, 90,000 left over, and we would go move into apartment, and then me and Toby would live into the apartment until we graduated, and then move out and do our own thing. Um, and that's a plan. It's a plan, but we haven't decided much yet. But it is just on the table. I don't think we'd be leaving our school if we moved. Um, but yeah, I think that is where we're at. As it's a stressful situation. We got so much going on, me and Toby. Um, and it's a stressful situation, and it's hard to bring out content in these times. But we're still trying, and we're still thinking about it. We're still thinking about it, and we're still doing it for the most part. But this is what we're doing. Um, and yeah, now I am probably gonna go shopping later today and going out and doing another video, uh, shopping, and then going and doing another video with Toby. Maybe like a fast food guessing challenge, like guessing like the fries or like the I don't know hamburgers or cheeseburgers or whatever from from restaurants just around Marshall. But yeah, without further ado, I'm stopping yapping, and we're getting into this. But first, let me get a drink of water. Oh yeah, and I also work as well. So that's also part of stress and just being busy. I work 4 days a week. Most weeks I work 4 days a week, maybe even five some weeks. For um for Monday, or for 5 hours a day, and it's a fairly long time. And these most days of the week where I am working. I mean, this last week I had a pretty off week. I only had 2 days to work. It was Monday and Wednesday and Saturday, which is today. I gotta work later today at like 4. Um, I'll work later today at 4. So I mean, this stream's not gonna be long, and I'm definitely not gonna be finishing it. This CapCut, or this editing in this. I'll obviously finish that on my own time and post it tomorrow on Sunday. Also, there's polls, so please go vote on those. Um, if I haven't already said that. But without further ado, let me stop my yapping and get to editing. I'm gonna turn up my brightness a bit so you guys, or so I can see. So, I'm not gonna be listening to this really. I mean, unless if I need to really listen to it. I mean, I know what I'm listening for, or I know what I'm looking for. So this is the first one. Done. First one's done. Yeah, okay. Now it's pretty much just to go in, start the second one. So about 3 minutes and 24 seconds in. So basically all I gotta do is take this one and then just kind of shorten it. And like there. Alright, that one's done. Yep, okay, so basically we just switch straws. And then put it in. And 3, 2, 1. So it says blueberry. I don't know. I'm taking so forever to say my guess. Well, I'm pretty sure this one was strawberry banana. If you don't know, I should explain more context. Basically, we're doing this, and this is, I say it's kind of just, taste test of, like turn down my phone brightness just for you guys to see it. But basically, this is just turn down my phone brightness, and well, this is basically just taste testing drinks again. Um, Except these drinks are Body Armor. If you don't know what it is, it's just an electrolyte drink. Um, it tastes pretty good. It's pretty much all I gotta say. Tastes pretty good. Definitely one of my go-to drinks if I go to a gas station or anything like that. Definitely one of my go-to drinks. Um, but yeah, basically this is all this is. And oh wait, no, I said that was the tropical passion fruit that we had gotten. Okay, so that's at like. Okay, so that's at like. So there is my end, and that's at 2:06. So now all we gotta do is go to the end of the video that we have here, and shorten this down. Well, it's not fully to 2:06, but we just shorten it down back to the obvious. Back to there. Was it there? Is that it? Yes. And I want it on that one. I want it on that frame. I want it ending on that frame. So, yep, and then that's switched. So basically, it's clean, and then bang, and then. I mean, this clip's still 49 seconds long that I put in here. This one that we're currently on. This clip is still 49 seconds long on my phone, and the video's length is 4 minutes, but that's just because I shortened the main video of us taste testing into shorter clips so that it's not 14 minutes long. I'm hoping I can get this video around 9 minutes, 8, 9 minutes long. 7 would be good, decent. 7's decent, 8's great, 9 is decent, 10 is, ooh, that's a little towards the edge. 11's, oh, no, 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 no. Then same thing with 6 and 5. So basically, for 6, and then no, no, no for 5, because then it just becomes too short, that it feels like a short. Um, and I don't want that. I want I want viewers to experience what a longer form video is, but not a too longer form video, because those don't or perform very well. As we know, video here with um, our video here with our special guest, which is Sawyer. It was a 52-minute long video, and it was 95 views. That took so long to edit. Very long to edit. I mean, it definitely was not as painful as the dark humor Try Not to Laugh, because I was just procrastinating, and then also I found it extremely difficult, actually, to put the video in and just not have double audio, and as well as it just, cutting out, and all of that. All of that was just it was just it was just hard. And then I don't know what happened with this drink guessing challenge. I guess it was kind of just boring. It was milk, water, and tea. We definitely could have chose better drinks, but we were kind of on a limited budget there. We didn't really have much. But with this body armor one, I bought this all with my money, and you know we didn't waste any of it. We drank it all, because wasting stuff is not a great idea. Wasting food, drinks, anything is not a good idea. So, that's why I say don't really try overeating too much. I mean, unless like you're really hungry and then you want this second helping, then I guess you can. But I wouldn't say don't do that too much. Um, I've been trying to stop eating so much. I mean, I just love the food my dad makes. I'm rambling right now, but I feel like it's good. I feel like I need to ramble sometimes. I just need to get stuff like off my mind. And streaming is actually a kind of fairly relaxing way to do that. I don't have to talk to really many people. I just talk to a screen. If no one watches the stream, oh well. But other people can watch. The replay of the stream that gets posted on the channel and be like, yeah, I kind of feel that. This is definitely not going to be an hour and 30-minute long stream like the last one was. I started way too late. I still need to wake up by 9:30 or whatever. Give me my starter podcast like 2 hours before the game started. And that's at 12. It's at noon. And the Vikings game starts. Well, actually, yeah, we're like an hour and a half before it starts. But I still need to be up by like 9. And I can watch the game. And then at like 3:30, something like that. And then bam, podcast kind of done. I don't know the purpose of, I don't know how to do a podcast. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Because I hit create, and then hit new podcast and then create a new podcast. I don't know what this means. And just English in general. I'm gonna see what this is. I'm seeing what this is. Cause like, okay, so title, I don't know, like sport. Twins do a sports podcast. I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know. I guess we're going with that. Oh, excuse me. I had to hiccup. Oh, and then like, huh? Huh? Okay, so you gotta. Oh, okay. I. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So basically, we gotta record an entire video, and then you gotta upload it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I understand now. I understand it now. Um, it's about 2 a.m. So I'm gonna let this live stream play out till 2 a.m. I'm sorry I did not even finish, but I just like want to get to sleep. Because I still need to be up by 9, hopefully. Um, and I think we may start our podcast a little bit earlier, maybe like 9:30, and kind of just talk about it. I think we're just gonna watch the games by ourselves. I don't know. I'm obviously gonna talk to Toby later in the or in the morning when I wake up again. Um, but I think that's gonna be our plan. This instead of going the other way with it and watching them, because then I'm gonna want to be able to get up at a decent amount of time. Like I don't want to sit there and not have time to upload the podcast. So I'm gonna say we're gonna alright stream the podcast from like 9:30 ish to around 11:30 ish, 11:45 ish, somewhere around there is that time frame is when we're gonna be recording, and I'm gonna publish the podcast video. I mean, I'm just gonna have to make a thumbnail. I don't really care too much about the editing. It's just gonna be raw footage. It's just regular talking. I mean, obviously, if there's a swear word or two in there, I'm gonna have to bleep it out. But that's all about it. So it's pretty much just kind of review over the footage of a 2 hour recording, which is interesting to say the least. Um, but that's pretty much what we gotta do, and um, I can also make sure that this. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna just play this out till 30 minutes because obviously this clock up here that I have is obviously not above time. I just started my stream a bit late. So Yeah, I think that's when I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go here. I see you guys later. If you got anything to talk about, just I don't know, comment. I'll get the notification, so just comment. Peace.